Hey guys, welcome back at Paper Minecraft. I hope you're doing fine. For the people that are new, make sure to subscribe. Also comment if you want to help me out in this series or just want to say something nice. I will not only read them all, but I will also pick the best comment. And I have another comment of Ninuturu saying, I laugh when you say weed because it sounds like you say tweet. Oh my god, poor horse dragging behind the boat. Lava waterway sounds cool. Now before I reply on that, let me just explain you what we're gonna do in this episode. Besides always a few random things, what I would like to do is play around with the bow and arrow, see what we can do with that. We're going to make an armor stand. I want to make a composter and show you why. And we're going to do some fishing because I am going to need a horse saddle. And of course I will just show you around what I've been doing off camera, what are my thoughts and all that kind of stuff. Now to reply in the comment, I laugh when you say weed because it's not like tweet. Well, I don't want to say weed because it sounds like weed, you know? The weed what makes you weed? Anyhow, poor horse. Well, next time he can drag me behind the boat and then the horse is going to sail out. And I think it's funny when you say lava waterway. You could just say lava way, lava canal, or stuff like that. I would say lava waterway to anything else. Let's take a look at what I've been doing on camera. So, I have been busy doing some more with the slime farm. And I was actually hoping that there would be a slime out here. Because I have been fighting a couple of slimes a few times. And if there isn't one down here, I got some screenshots for you. So take a look at this big guy down here. If you chop this big guy in pieces, 4 of them will fall off. If you chop those 4 in pieces, a lot more will fall off and then it will disappear and drop some loot. Now of course I have also been working onto my mob farm down here. I've been making it a lot larger. Hope you can see it for a bit, but I've been adding a few more stages there and they actually spawn in the back sometimes when you're just looking at it. I think it's very funny. But there is still one thing I would like to do, but for that I want to make a new mob farm. I will just keep this one because, you know, every mob that just falls down here will help. Hello, Skeleton Man. So the reason why I would like to make another mob farm is because spiders won't get in here. And spiders give strings, and strings is what you need for bow and arrow and a lot of more stuff. Well, just the bow, not the arrow. Any slimes out here already? They just really spawn random and I just need to dig everything all the way up for the max amount of spawn chance. So it is already working. That's very positive. So as you can see down here, I got a couple of bows. This is the power 1 bow, which would be nice to use. But how do you repair a bow? Well, apparently with other bows. I got also a flag idea. I actually throw away the other flags. I've made a new flag. I've been messing around. And apparently you can multiply things, stripes, stars and whatever not onto a flag. And I got a very nice one. I will just show it to you in a second, just one by one. I'm just gonna make the bow and arrow, fix it up right now. Then we're gonna go outside because the tribe dudes are out there in the river. Canal, whatever you like to call it. So apparently what I understand is you put this bow in here, you want to repair it because it got a special ability on it, and then if you would do this, it repairs it a bit. There is no other way to repair it as far as I know. Cost 2 points, I got 43 points. I better use them up to 30 I would say, and then you know, if I die I will lose everything, so I better use it. So now, as you can see, it has repaired a bit. And I want to do it again with this one. Cost 3. Now I repaired this till a certain point. And I got another one. It's an unbreaking. I do not know what this means. I just took a look on Wiki. It says unbreaking is an enchantment that gives a chance for an item's durability to not be reduced when it's used. Efficiently increase the item's durability. Which I guess if you shoot an arrow and you got a hit on a mob, it will give you durability back. If you misses, you won't get anything. That is the idea I get from unbreaking, which sounds very nice. And you can have multiply of these enchantments onto one. So unbreaking 1 and then have power 1 and have I don't know, fire arrows I think will be cool. You can see down here I also got a crossbow. I actually got attacked by another tribe while the other one was in the water down there. And that was really bad. I had to do something about it. I don't want to get things, you know, get out of control. Golden boots, you know, we can just fire protection, projectile protection. We can save this up on armor stands. So let's see if these dudes are still out there, and let's see if we can, you know, get rid of them. So I've also understand. Oh, I have not understand. Maybe the shield will still give a little protection while it's on like this. Doesn't seem like. Right, I think it's a good idea to keep the bow right down here, and then have the sword, then have the pickaxe, and then, you know, this to be sure. I'll guess maybe it would even be more handier if I turn this around. If I need to block something off real quick, or after mining real quick, I can just switch over a lot faster. Alright, so let's see if these dudes are still there, and take a look. Here is my new flag. So I actually made the flag in red first, because you can only apply a certain amount of times paint onto it. So I thought, let's straight away make a red flag. I added this stuff onto it, and I think I really like this flag just because, you know, it looks like the sun, and this looks like the flames, and this looks like, I don't know, it just fits in. Let me know down below in the comment section if you like this one, or if I need to experiment and try to make another one. But I really like this one. I cannot wait to have a lot of banners and stuff into my kingdom. Alright, let's take a look. These dudes are gone. The point is, I have been doing a lot of mining down in the cave, so maybe that is the reason why they are despawned right now. And the other tribe, I was just running around trying to get some wood, and all of a sudden I seen a whole group up here. And the other tribe that I killed, I just placed a flag here, and I want to place a lot of them along the line. And I'm still thinking that I would like to have just one off the wall, one deep. I would like to have a lava canal or a waterway along the whole edge. I am also thinking that at the seaside I would like to make it 2 blocks high, so these dudes, if they are close by and in the water, they cannot even get up onto the land. I think it's a very good idea. It's a bad idea if I, you know, fall in or whatever, but I always got a shovel with me, and dirt or sand is not too bad to get rid of. Anything else? Not really. I have been feeding the cows a lot. I got a lot of leather. So sooner or later, when we start building this castle home down here, we can start making the library. I'm going to need to have a lot of papers and a lot of leather. So down here you can see I've been doing some work. Got a lot of that and all of this, and, you know, etc. I've been melting a lot of these stones. So what I was also thinking about, what would also be nice, and after this we're going to make the armor stand, is a empty... No. Yeah, this. What is it called? Item frame, not an empty frame. And item frames apparently are a lot of fun. So let me see how many I can make. 3. Just give me 1 block, just to show off. So apparently, if you would have a kitchen-like type of thing, you can also just place it like so, and then you can place a melon on it like it's a dish. But the reason why I actually made these things is because you can also put armor onto it around the castle. You see that sometimes, like, have like swords up door or something like that, right? I'm just trying to get some ideas here. Of course, we're gonna use something else at some point, and torches. I want to do all kinds of stuff here, and I might even just make this building until here and then 2 layers thick, because in the inside I would like to have maybe a few different stones than on the outside. And I would also like to have 2 space between in the wall and the carpet, so I can make some plant bins around. Alright, so in this case you could do, like stuff like that, and then put my very first sword on it. I mean, I think it's a very cool little thing to do, and think you could also turn these guys. So if you would have a doorway with 2 doors, then you can place 2 onto it and, you know, face the swords toward to it. You cannot really make like an X. It's okay, it's okay. Games has limits, but you get the idea of this. You know, I think that looks kind of okay. So we got 2 more things to do, or 3 better to say. An armor stand and composter. There is a reason why a composter could be very handy for not only building, but also trying to get some more wood. And fishing. Fishing is something I want to do as last. Let's do the armor stand first. So for an armor stand, I already made a smooth stone because we need a smooth stone in order to unlock the recipe. And of course we need to use the smooth stone. So this is the stone slab, I guess, or it is inside. It needs to say smooth slab stone. No. Anyhow, so let's just check it out here then. Oh, yeah, of course. Grindstone. Oh man, it really took me almost 10 minutes to search for it. I couldn't find it, and then the word popped up in my head. So grindstone has a few uses. I'm just going to need to have some wood. There we go. We got 1 grindstone, and you know, let's just place it right down here. That's a beautiful grindstone. I bet it works perfectly when it's spinning around. So in here we can repair stuff and disenchant stuff. Or how does that work? Well, I was totally wrong about everything I just said. It needs to be done on a lot different way. I thought you need to, you know, use the grind thing in order to make smooth stone. Apparently it is for something a lot different. It is way more expensive. You need to use charcoal. And I actually would like to use 1. I will figure out how to get more charcoal. Maybe, you know, it would make sense to add wood in here. I have also seen, by the way, someone did this. I got so many questions. But just see for a second what this does. And then we just put in wood. Maybe it will make charcoal. I mean, it's super expensive. I still would like to have an armor stand. Oh, wow, that's less expensive than I thought. So what will it do with a piece of wood? Nothing. So you cannot make... Maybe there is a way how to make that. Aha, so now we got this stuff. I read wiki, and I know there are also different ways to do different things though. I'm not too much surprised that there are different ways of doing so. Oh, but now it doesn't cost any points. Oh, interesting. When I get another bow, I'm going to test this. That sounds like, yeah, I will work around. Alright, so, finally, we get to do this. So almost stand you see a lot of round castles, like, you know, almost that has been set up. Look at this, it just faces like where you stand. So if you place it this way, you can just have it like that. It's perfect in the corner. But they're not messing around. So we have this. I thought we could fix some arms onto this thing. Because when I type armor stand in a wiki, it shows with arms. Blah 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 blah. I think I need to read armor stand with different poses. Bedrock editions. Maybe that is the whole problem. There's apparently also a way how you can, you know, give your armor a bit of color. Let's put the shoe on, hands, this thing, and then a helmet. There are also ways to get faces onto here, which now I'm thinking of it. Apparently, if you take shares, and you would go to your melon farm, you can make a face on it. And also apparently, this is good protection against Enderman, Slenderman, whatever it's called. You can just look at him and he won't do anything. So there you go. Now we got this, and now we can just look at him. I mean, Enderman aren't too bad. They can be just very freaky. But apparently, you can also have this on there, of course, without you know, the helmet. But for now, before I get scared of it myself, let's just put that thing on there. Let's keep it like a nice armor stand. So, what is next? I can hear you say. Well, before we're gonna go and try some fishing, I want a composter. How do we make a composter? Well, let's see. We're gonna make that by a slab of wood. One thank you please. Now, what I would like to do straight away is make an automated farm. I do know by watching an episode, I think a week ago, of some other YouTuber, a Dutch guy, that if you put seeds in here, it will change into bone meal. And with bone meal, you can grow trees almost instantly, or you can magically add some grass and flowers onto your fields. So, you know, why not straight away make an automated system of it? Just gonna place it out here. I mean, it will be a building ground for a long time anyways, until the walls are done and until the main castle is done. Alright, so I am gonna dig this out. And that. So one chest here. Here all the bone meal needs to go into. Right? Right. And I have a hopper on top holding shift and then like this. So it shows like it goes in there. Then we need to place this guy onto the hopper. Got tons and 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 tons of seeds. Oh. Yeah, now it's filled up and it goes empty. Oh, look. I was waiting and waiting. Well, it seems like it works. Okay, yeah. Okay. So now we need to place another hopper onto the thing. And then we need to place a chest onto that. It's a very high structure. And if I'm not wrong, aha, it works straight away. The hopper takes, no trees. Hopper takes care that all the seeds are getting sucked out the chest. Will take care it comes in the composter, and the other hopper takes care everything gets out of the composter, and will take care it's getting into this chest. Wow, that is amazing. Of course it's noisy, so at some point I will place this somewhere where it can be less noisy. So let's take a few of these guys and new recipe. Bone and bone something. So in this case, for an example, I wanna make this here like a little flower field, and you know, make like a building up in the corner. Maybe I wanna make like a pub here at the corner, a tavern, I believe they call that. And if I'm not wrong, yeah, look at that. That is so handy. Oh Lord. It's not saves a lot of time trying to randomize flowers here and stuff. Look at that. It will also add grass. It will go back. You know, instead of having it like that, I don't have high grass. Here you have high grass. Well, and besides that, of course, bone meal have a few more different uses. You could see the recipe. We could make like bone blocks or make something else bone. I'm not exactly sure what that was all about. But like I said before, if you want to have a certain tree and you don't want to wait for hours and days and years, apparently you can do it. Oh. This is why they have been adding crawling in this game. So you won't get stuck in the tree, or the tree won't grow because you're standing too close. So this is also something you can do. You can just hurry up the process in order to get trees grown around. Oh man, I think that is so lovely. So random. So nice. We are going to need some sticks and strings. Now strings are, you know, a fishing rod is not there forever. I mean, it has a durability, and that's why you want to actually have opportunity to kill spiders in your mob farm to get more and more strings. Also for bow and arrow. I mean, just bow seems to also be grindable by just killing skeletons. And so far I know there is not really a way to decraft components. I know it's not called like that. I just don't know the word for it. You know, so you can take the string off and you get, I don't know, a stick. could just check it out. So I believe this is fishing rod. Okay, one time is enough. So then we wait, and then we should see bubbles coming towards to it. And I also need certain fish in order to make certain potions. Aha. Yes, we have a fish. But it is very a rare thing to get a saddle. But it's okay. I need fish. Blobfish. Another fish. Ah! Blobfish, or it's called a puffer fish. Don't eat those. Ooh, what was that? A name tag. Ah, I think I know what that is. That is so you can name your animals. So, if someone wants to name the horse that is standing outside our kingdom wall, then let me know down below in the comment section. Ooh, really? Unbreaking 3. Oh wow. Look at how the info looks. Apparently it can break at a certain point. So Unbreaking 3 and this is power of 1. Wait, I don't mind. Unbreaking 1. So could I mean, what will this do? Keep the unbreaking. Oh, cost 8. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to take it off again. You know, yeah, silly mistakes. Come on, horse saddle. Someone must have thrown the horse saddle into the ocean that slowly gets over here and then all of a sudden gets stuck on my hook. My wire won't break by pulling that heavy thing up and it still looks as new. Makes sense, right? Well, in this case, I just need to keep fishing. It is very rare to get a saddle. As you can see, I can also get other stuff from the ocean or whatever the ocean can give me. So in this case, subscribe if you're new. Comment if you have something to share or just something nice to say about these episodes. And thanks for watching.